that we need to continue to stand strong to defend everybody's rights and freedoms.
You know, I've searched and I've searched and I've searched, and I can't seem to find any studies that say that the sun's activity does not affect climate change. Now, Mr. Trudeau has decided that he's going to implement the same policy that the Dutch Prime Minister has and restrict our farmers into the amount of nitrogen they can use within their fertilizers. But I haven't yet seen any evidence stating that this could possibly be happening naturally without any intervention from our fertilizers. You see, when I look up the science and research actually how the science works, I discover that it can happen naturally, considering our atmosphere is 78% nitrogen and 16 to 21% oxygen, that it can actually happen naturally. Now, the timing of all this climate change initiatives and how they need to be completed by 2030 is very coincidental with the activity that the sun is creating recently, and might be a correlation, and they may already know about what I'm about to discuss. Now, seeing as this is a recent discovery, I'm not sure if they've actually allocated the ripping open of our magnetosphere and allowing the solar storms to enter into the Earth's atmosphere as a factor to creating nitrous oxide. You see, with the nitrogen and the oxygen in the atmosphere naturally, when a high discharge of particles enter the atmosphere, it will create a situation where these particles will be enticed to attract to one another. Lightning is a very fine example of electrocharged atoms within our atmosphere that could activate the bonding of the two nitrogen and oxygen to create nitrous oxide. Now, you see, when the particles from the sun's corona mass ejections reach the Earth's atmosphere, it creates charged radiation entering the atmosphere and creating the northern lights. You see, when the northern lights are flashing and carrying on, what it is the ions reacting to one another and the nitrogen and oxygen reacting to that polarization and that electrification. Electrification? Is that a word? Well, it is now. But basically, they turn around and charge the nitrogen and the oxygen. Therefore, could this possibly create the situation we're looking at? You see, there's always other ways to look at a certain object. And personally, I'm looking at something that has a very direct impact upon our atmosphere that is being overlooked, all in the name of climate change and the human interaction within our climate. I kind of wonder, are we really thinking about all the factors that could impact the way our climate is acting currently? Or are we just looking for a reason to punish humans and depopulate this planet? Welcome to the Fringe.